A city project that has been in the works for decades still is not close to completion. The city of Clinton, Indiana says they are in desperate need of revamping a local creek to cut down on flooding. But News 10's Amanda Jarrett talks to city officials who are upset, afraid the project may never happen.
We've captured flooding with our cameras near Feather Creek in Clinton many times. It's not a new problem. It's been flooding here for decades.
It's a terror to think in the night you hear the fire department start blowing horns and you look out and the water's rising. It's inexcusable when it can be fixed.
The Feather Creek project could keep this area dry. It's the longest running city project. Talks began, believe it or not, in 1939.
About 200 people live in the flood zone near Feather Creek. The plans are to widen the creek and make it deeper, but the city's wondering if that will ever happen.
I'll be honest with you and the citizens of Clinton, I don't think the project will go. I think the federal government will come up with some other reason not to do it.
Mayor LINDSAY was tackling this project back in the 80s. City officials blame the Army Corps of Engineers for the delays. They're responsible for the plans and the construction. So far, more than $400,000 in. The city says they only have partial plans and no construction.
We're not as much as a priority as another project. Being on their books since 1939, I mean, how can we not be a priority project?
Gerald says federal dollars and red tape in Washington are stalling the project. They've called a meeting this week in Kentucky for talks with the Army Corps. But Mayor LINDSAY isn't optimistic he'll get any answers.
Because they fibbed to me for, 11 years now. Why not fib one more time?
If the delays continue, the city will lose its grant money, sinking the 72-year-old project. In Clinton with Chief Photojournalist Mike Latta, Amanda Jarrett, News 10.
News 10 tried to contact the Army Corps of Engineers. Our calls were not returned. Clinton city officials will head to Louisville, Kentucky Thursday for a meeting with the Corps of Engineers. News 10 will continue to follow this story.